sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcons soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Falcons.
Play action here. Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught, side of the end zone. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Austin to return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes on. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right side, that's safe round. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 19.
You're going to go play action with Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
That's another Falcons first down.
Robinson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup
A
of
little
2.
closer.
Brings
Here's
up
second and goal.
Here we go.
Now Fields. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Falcons. That is first touchdown this year.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 23, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one complete right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. To the 20. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go.
One more time, it's Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. And this is hard. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 39-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Going right. It's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 36-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Inside the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. He can flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a...
Here we go. Good night.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment, they'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Has caught. It's Golden. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42.
First down.
319.
Fields. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Fields now to throw on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He'll try again. It's second and 10.
Down and 10.
Here's that.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. To throw is Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Next timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Mahomes on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 45.
Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Packers are able. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 31. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Extend. 319.
Second down, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It's third and 4.
Wayne Walker on the coverage.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Falcons first down.
Here's
First and 10 at the
Play action now for Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Fields. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds.
It is third and long.
Here we go. Trust. One trust.
Now Fields. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Throwing is Fields. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Mahomes now to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that? Right.
On first and 10, Fields. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Fields now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. 258, you can't. Sit high.
Fields to throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
The 20-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Here's a toss left side to Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And he will score again. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year.
That's the score. Falcons 42, Packers 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Scorton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. On second down, Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Yellow, yellow.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Green Bay.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. Now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Mahomes. Oh, man, left wide open. Good. A 1st down throw for Fields. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the... suit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll give this one complete to St. Brown. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the
From the
49
shotgun,
yard line.
it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
Play action now for Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
26.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. James Pierce getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now Mahomes. This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
Packers 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
Mahomes is going to keep it himself. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. And and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
At the 46-yard line.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.